back to the runners.
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome, viewers. This will be a bonus bracket match against the 19 seed AngryLarry versus the 30 seed Culain, and they are about to get started.
Yes, we have a very exciting tournament race here. I am actually doing my very first commentary ever, so I am very excited about that as well.
Alright, well we have a go on RaceBot, so once the stream lag catches up here, these racers will be off. Get started.
Yep. Hopefully we're gonna be kind of in sync.
Hopefully. I have them both leaving the cave now.
Yeah, and both are actually going to the first cave, which is a P-Bag cave. There's also, there's a dire I was worth a bunch of XP.
AngryLarry's gonna dive in.
Yeah, Culain actually ignores it and goes right for Saria.
Yeah, right to Lifetown, so he's gonna get a spell here.
Unfortunately for Larry, it wasn't a P-Bag, it was only a 1-up doll. He's not interested in that this early.
So he'll just up. Actually, that's a good question. If anybody was using.
So this is exciting. What spell?
Oh yeah, Culain isn't using. Thunder.
Thunder. Wow.
So
early Thunder.
An early Thunder.
I know
or
that
Culain.
You are both. He's thinking right now.
Yeah, here we go.
It's very useless.
Culain is, I think, no mic, so we'll turn his sound on. Thanks, Monkey.
Yeah, early Thunder is.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, it's nice in that it's something you don't have to worry about hunting down later.
That's very true, but it's not what you want to see as a first spell. So is AngryLarry also grabbing Thunder?
Yeah, Larry will get that Thunder as well.
Larry actually going for the P-Bag cave.
Going back into that cave. Jump. Lane finds jump. Oh, the game audio is low. That's a good, maybe we can crank that up. We'll try that and see if that's cranked up enough or if we need to change it a little more. Get really tired tomorrow. Yeah, Vonky is my opponent tomorrow morning, so he's in chat giving me some tips on how not to do well tomorrow.
Well, I'm kind of rooting for Europe. I'm following, but I'm rooting for Europe.
I understand. That's Martin. I get it.
So let's see what town he found.
Shield Town.
Yeah, Rauru. So it's a free spell for AngryLarry.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Culain is struggling in a graveyard and a swamp.
Yeah, and AngryLarry picks up jump that Culain got, so they're kind of even now. It's just location. There's plenty of race left.
Yeah, they're both exactly the same levels as well. 2-on-1, 2-on-2 actually. No, actually Culain is 2-on-2 and AngryLarry is 2-on-1.
That's pretty minimal separation.
Yeah. Found jump cave and going up and
Culain finds a death mountain, so he's just gonna check a few caves here and see if he gets an early hammer cave.
This is always exciting because some players that find that mountain actually checks the caves, some don't because they think it's a waste of time. And sometimes it actually pays off.
And it
doesn't.
It may pay off.
It actually pays off
For Culain here.
Pays off.
Yeah, he's found that hammer cave, so he's gonna get an item. And it looks like AngryLarry's checking the cave, so he's probably gonna be right behind.
Yeah. Yeah, it pays off for both.
Yep, they're a room apart now. And Culain takes a death. Alright, well this is a very synchronized race early. They've gotten the same spells and things so far, so this will be interesting.
They haven't really had that many options so far when it comes to...
yeah.
So yeah, this is exciting. What item will they find?
Sometimes I like to find this hammer cave early and hope that like the glove or the raft is there, and that my opponents don't find it for a long time. But they're both gonna end up finding the item here, so it won't really separate the racers.
But I mean, usually when you go early to Death Mountain, it's a big gamble. If you find a big item, you probably know you're gonna be ahead. In this case, both people probably know that their opponent did exactly the same thing.
Yeah, this is close enough to the start that I'm sure they'll know that both of them have found it.
So it's a medicine.
Yep, Water of Life. They'll be hoping that spell is a useful one or a required one.
Yeah, they are probably hoping for Fairy.
It looks like they're gonna walk out of here, which I
would not have done that.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me as much from AngryLarry because he's closer to that next attack level.
He is,
but Culain has got hardly anything, so I'm surprised he's walking out of here.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised both players actually choose to walk out of it. I personally would have paid.
Yeah, I think maybe with the close experience, maybe I would have walked out of here, but... and Culain takes an up A rather than the imminent death.
That's well, let's see if they can find Mido.
Oh, I need to mark things. They both got the medicine. I need to mark it on the actual thing. Medicine.
And we saw a hammer block cave on Culain's screen. Oh, he took a water death.
Yeah, so that hammer block cave could come into play later, or we may just ignore it.
Yeah, let's hope it comes into play. That would be fun. Culain is kind of struggling with this.
Oh, yep, he dies
forced encounter.
In the last pit. That bubble encounter, it can be a pain Especially like this, you've got the birds and the heads coming at you.
This is
and he takes a game over
the,
there.
That's basically the worst case scenario when it comes to that forced encounter.
Yeah. So we'll see if he goes back to it or if he just tries a different path.
Those orange diras though, 150. That's what you want to see. Easy orange diras early, that's worth 150. Don't think either of them has found Bagoo yet though.
Oh, there. Just as you say that, Culain walks into Bagoo.
Wow, he walks into Bagoo. Let's see if he actually comes into play.
You know, I don't even check forest tiles in the West Hyrule, so I almost never find Bagoo. Unless I get to a point where I feel like you're gonna have to do, you know, Fairy Cave or Cross Life Town or something to find a blocked part of West Hyrule. I don't even bother checking the forest tiles.
I usually scout through the forest tiles just for the odd chance
It's a bit of a gamble because there's that, and a couple of those forest tiles have P bags, right? Which can give you kind of an early level.
So yeah, it looks like Culain is actually gonna use Bagoo here.
Yeah, he's gonna cross that life town and see if he finds some new territory.
So let's see if it pays off for him. At least he's in a new area. Who would have thought? He's queuing up thunder. Wow. Connection cave?
Did see a palace on Culain's screen, but he's not gonna go check it.
It takes a death here.
Looks like AngryLarry's decided to go backwards through Jump Cave.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting as well.
That'll be interesting. At this point, I'm guessing it'll achieve the same result. He'll get into this other part of Hyrule.
Yeah, probably.
Presume.
He found Mido and he has the medicine. So,
yeah, so he'll get a spell out of this deal, plus he should get downstab because they've both gotten jump.
Yeah, that's such an awesome feeling when you
that,
get an early downstab.
Yeah, that really helps with the battle tactics throughout the rest of the run.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's his downstab.
Actually, it was Culain, I think.
Yep.
Culain got the downstab.
Yep.
So yeah, where did Yump... No. So Yump Cave actually didn't take Larry down to the southern part.
No, so now he's trying Parappa Cave.
Yeah.
It looks like that may have done it.
Yeah, it's
yep, because he found the backside of
Oh,
Life Town.
There's Medicine Cave. We haven't
Culain,
seen
was that fire that Culain got?
I actually didn't pay attention, but AngryLarry is in Medicine Cave and we haven't seen what item this holds. So this is exciting.
Yep, so this could be interesting. Culain finds the grass tile and he finds himself a raft.
Oh. That's also a nice find.
Yep, that'll be a good find. And you gotta think Larry will come upon that here now that he's on that side. He finds a flute, which he's probably not gonna be that happy about, because often...
that's not something you want to find out.
Yeah. I have seen seeds where the horn really does block parts of East Hyrule, but usually there's a way around it.
Yeah, usually if you have the boots, you don't need a horn.
Sometimes through a cave or walking around with the boots. Or even sometimes the paths cross in a funny way and it's not even required. You can just step around it.
Yeah, I don't think I can actually remember a single time where I've had a seed where the flute was required.
I think I've had it happen once or twice, but yeah, that's... I think Larry would have preferred the raft.
Definitely not an item you want to see early.
Larry checks into a palace, but doesn't check which one it is.
I don't think Larry has...
Culain finds Palace 3. And Larry's gonna get his down stab, and I thought that I saw a fire spell here.
No, we can actually double check now.
Yeah, we'll find out here with Larry.
Yeah. That's also not... No, it's actually... Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, this
but
is...
yeah, fire is definitely not a spell you want to see at all.
Yeah, no.
It's completely useless. I don't
it's
even know why they put it in the game.
Yeah.
Actually, doesn't... It's not beneficial in any way.
Yeah, the only thing, and I have seen it actually in runs, and the biggest use, the intended use, is there's some enemies that are invulnerable, other than to the flame.
Fire.
So that was the idea, but it's less crucial than I think maybe they intended. I think it's a good idea as a mechanic. But it's so easy to avoid the very few enemies that actually are vulnerable to it. That said, we see Culain using it.
Yeah, I saw it. But yeah, I actually see it being used every now and then in Great Palace, in that very room where you have lava jumps.
Yeah.
On the Fairy of Shame to the right.
Right.
It's...
Yeah, that can be a scary room.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's definitely not the spell you want to see in a randomizer.
Looks like Larry's taking a dive into, I presume this is 2? It's 2?
Yeah, it looks like 2.
And these heads are giving him 20, so yeah, it looks like he's just gonna farm these heads at 20 apiece to get his next level.
He's grinding. It's probably a wise choice.
Yeah, it's not gonna take him long at 20 apiece. There's his attack 4, so he's probably happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's a great choice. It took him like, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah, a lot of times those heads are worth 5, but if they're worth 20 and you're coming up on another level, then you may want to think about just taking an extra minute.
So easy to respawn them, so yeah, I would probably have done the same. It's a great play by Larry.
Culain's gonna check this red iron knuckle.
Yeah, and Larry is key blocked.
Oh, it's Palace 1, I see. So Chad is correcting me, it's Palace 1, not Palace 2 that he's checking out. Culain is gonna see if he can do something with Palace 3. It's an interesting choice because he does not have the glove yet, and you can pretty easily be key blocked or glove blocked.
Yeah, it's a big gamble going into Palace 3 without the glove. Oh, AngryLarry is trying to. Oh, he actually manages to kill the thing.
AngryLarry found an item room there, but he must be short on keys.
Yeah, I actually reloaded, watched him exit the item room, so I am no help whatsoever here. He takes a death. And I am...
Lane's come across Jump Town, and I don't think I've seen a trophy yet.
No. Neither of them has fairy or skeleton key yet, as far as I know. Oh,
he must have had the trophy.
Yeah, where did
I
he get
didn't
that?
see.
What does he get?
He's gonna get shield.
Shield. Oh, that's not what you want to see early either. I mean, it is a great spell.
He was hoping for a fairy or at least reflect. But shield, especially in terms of battle, can be useful if you're not finding jars and you're a little behind in your
yeah, for sure. But I mean,
leveling.
Both players know that they can get fairy or skeleton key before they enter palaces. So we have Culain entering the Eastern Continent. That's really interesting.
Yeah, sometimes going to East Hyrule early can be nice, because sometimes you can find, like, say, Old Kasuto, you know, yeah, and get or Firetown and get a free spell, or the Maze Island, you get a couple free items.
Yeah, and I mean, most seeds where people feel that they have explored Western Hyrule and haven't received the fairy or skeleton key, they will actually visit Eastern.
And Larry had finished one there. We were kind of focused on what Culain was doing, but he got the gem in Palace 1 anyway, even though I think he was key blocked out of the item, and he did find that grass spot and found his raft, so he'll be happy with that find.
Yeah, it's a very close race so far.
AngryLarry finding that magic cave by the beginning palace, Palace 0 magic cave. See what he comes across here. Oh, it is the trophy, so that's where Culain got it to begin with.
Yeah.
So if he comes across Jump Town, that'll net him the shield spell as well.
He's not gonna be happy about that.
No. It is this early in the race. It's not terrible to find shield spell because, you know, you're gonna end up in palaces later.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're gonna find maybe a couple of blue iron knuckles in a row, or doom knockers or whatever, and so it's not actually too bad to find it early.
Yeah, but what you really want to find early is fairy or life.
Yeah, you want some of the required ones.
Yeah, I guess Jump is also a nice one to find early, because you know you can get downstab.
Larry picks up his shield.
He's not happy about finding shield at 523, I can tell you that. So they are taking a bit of different leveling routes.
Culain found life in Firetown.
It's very good for him. Larry is right behind him on the Eastern Continent. Yeah, it feels like... I don't know, Larry is definitely taking the more... I don't want to say dangerous, but I mean he's doing attack first, and that's... I mean...
Yeah, he's trying to be a little more careful about his leveling strat and keeping his attack level high, and that's a thing that right now is kind of an even trade between the two of them in terms of who's ahead. But later on, that could be a thing where AngryLarry has a couple extra levels and he can burn through things a little quicker, and so I guess we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I mean, the more comfortable you are fighting with low life and magic, that's really something that could come into play.
Culain's gonna find one of the maze items here. Got himself the kid.
The kid! Ah, so if he actually finds the rune, yeah, he can get a spell. So I think AngryLarry quite recently arrived.
Yeah, he's gone to East Hyrule as well.
Yeah, so he spotted a town. So he spotted
found Reflect Town.
Don't really know what is. He's probably just.
He might just get upstab while he's here. Yeah. Go for his 1-frame super jump. Jumping early, I think. Oh, maybe he's not.
He's jumping early.
He's gonna go around.
Go for
I don't think he knows the spot well enough. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a nice technique to get. Might as well.
Yeah, and you know, even if you haven't spent much time on it and have forgotten where the spot is, maybe it's worth a couple tries rather than going around. But.
Yeah, I think the sweet spot is 6.5 tries.
Yeah, I've heard somewhere in that 6-7 neighborhood. So.
Yeah.
He'll get back out of here, but he'll know where it is if he finds the kid on Maze Island like Culain did. So.
Yeah, but I don't think Culain has found a rune yet, actually.
No, but he might. Oh, maybe he did?
Yeah, maybe.
Or he's about to.
There's the rune, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna grab upstab and a spell. That's gonna be interesting. And now AngryLarry is on the Maze Island.
On the Maze Island, so he's gonna find that kid and he'll probably go right back for that spell.
Yeah, there's the kid.
He might look for the second item, but...
Yeah, I would be surprised if he doesn't look for the second item. I mean, he's here, so there's really no point in not doing it. Did Culain do it? Did we miss him?
He looked around. I don't know if he actually found the second spot, though.
Yeah, if he did find a second item, we missed a major item because it was not a magic or heart container.
Yeah, he kept walking around, but I didn't see another.
Yeah, neither of the erasers have found a magic or heart.
Yeah, that's 30 really minutes in, no containers.
Yeah,
that's
really
interesting.
Unusual. I guess that's a rando for you. So it looks
Culain
like
has found Reflect.
Oh, Reflect, very nice.
So that will be required. So AngryLarry will be happy when he goes back to find that.
Yeah, but it kinda gives Culain an edge because he didn't go for the second item, and now he can actually go to Maze Island knowing he can both find the second item and finish Palace 4.
AngryLarry did have that Palace 1 gem though, so it kind of puts it even, I think.
Yeah, so Culain didn't finish Palace.
No, he hasn't. He didn't even check. He went into 3 for a little while, but I don't think he finished it.
No, okay. So this is still a very even rate.
Yeah, definitely pretty even.
AngryLarry is looking for that second item.
He finds
it.
Finds a heart container.
Heart container. Well, not a bad find. It's probably not what you're hoping for.
Yeah, I don't think it's what he wanted, but it may help him out long term.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those items that you feel, well, it's not what you wanted to find, but yeah, like you said, it will help you in the long run, so you're not that disappointed.
Yeah, Chad has commented about the layout, and the layout was really well done. I'm really impressed with the layout as well.
Yeah. So is he actually? No.
Yeah, Larry just went for a life refill there.
I thought he might be going for the item or something. Big gamble.
Not without Reflect. He's gonna go back and he's gonna find his Reflect though. So.
Yeah, he might. With the attack 5, he might actually go back. And just
he could. If he finds Reflect here, that may be you say, hey, Maze Island's right there. Let's just go run it.
Yeah, neither of the players have Fairy or Skeleton Key yet, so I'd actually be surprised if he goes for.
Yeah, that's a good point. With the potential to be key blocked, no Fairy or Magic Key yet. Be a lot bigger risk.
Yeah, for sure. It's a big gamble, but it could pay off. We don't know.
Lane takes his attack 4 here.
Yeah, this is a really even race so far. I would say AngryLarry has a slight edge since he's actually
he is gonna dive into Palace 4. Wow. So this could go a couple ways. So he could get key blocked early, and it's he gets key blocked early, so now he's gonna abandon it. That could have gone, he could have been able to finish it right there, or he could have spent a ton of time in Palace 4 only to be blocked and have wasted a bunch of time. So
meanwhile, Culain actually finds New
Kasuto. I didn't see how many jars he's asking for, but nobody's found any magic jars yet, so it has to be more than what he has. But he's at least gonna find a spell here.
Naboru for AngryLarry, I think.
He's gonna find the spell.
So he's gonna get an item.
Oh, chat says it was 5 jars. Thank you for that.
Okay, 5 jars. Nice.
So that's a nice, easy item to come back for, but.
So Larry picks up life.
Larry picks up his life.
Let's see what spell gives in New Kasuto.
There's the key.
Oh, it's a skeleton key. Wow. That's such an awesome
interesting.
find for him.
It's interesting, especially since we haven't come across the fairy spell yet.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say Larry is a little bit behind now, but he has the horn.
Yeah, but if he finds New Kasuto, that will catch him right back up.
Yeah, definitely. But I think he's actually going the wrong way for New Kasuto. He's trying to do the encounter skip.
Get one encounter skip here.
Yeah, there you got it.
We see the entrance to Valley of Death over on Culain's screen, so he'll know where it is when he gets around to coming back here.
Yeah, believe you me, during the race you can't forget.
Oh yeah, I've played that game too. Gosh, I know I saw it somewhere. Where was it?
I play that game every single season. AngryLarry is still trying to encounter skip. I think if he fails now, he would probably have, yeah, he had lost time now. He got it.
I think depending on the player, either you give up and just do the encounter, or you keep going for it. Like some of those encounters have pits to fall in, and you just say, "I'm not gonna."
Yeah.
Larry just
Larry
up.
Actually,
Yeah, takes an up A there.
I wonder what his plan is now. He did not find.
Somebody says Culain got hammer from the desert tile. I wasn't looking at that. Thanks. And he finds old Kasuto here and survives.
I would say that Culain is actually
so there's his
fairy.
It's his fairy.
Yeah, Culain is way ahead now.
Yeah, that up A and abandoning East Hyrule, I think puts Culain ahead.
Yeah, I am kind of surprised to what actually triggered that.
Yeah, he kept failing that encounter skip, but I thought he'd just keep going for it, and he decided to flip back.
It
looks like he's diving into 3.
Yeah.
Without a glove.
He's got the anger and rage quit. Nah, I don't think so. He might be AngryLarry, but I don't think he's AngryLarry.
I didn't see how much fairy was, but I see Culain goes and talks to the riverman rather than ferrying over. Oh, thank you. I did mark fairy in the wrong player. That's an excellent point.
I think it's extremely unusual. Magic 3 won't make you be able to cast the fairy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's 200 red iron icon. There's a blue one as well. And it's key blocked. So yeah, he's gambling a lot right now.
Culain has gone into 1, it looks like.
No. I wonder what actually triggered AngryLarry to up A.
Yeah.
It's still a close race, for sure. He noticed another key blocked. What's it called? A thing that you have to use a key to get through. What do you call those?
It's a door.
A door. Well, thank you. So yeah, Larry notices a door and chooses another path. A door. Wow.
Larry finds a dead end, but he'll get a key out of the deal, so...
Yeah, it kind of looked like the guy, but...
His key situation. Well, he's just gonna take his key and get out of there, so...
I wonder if he remembers key blocked item in...
Palace 1. Maybe that's all he was searching for, is the key, so he could go back to Palace 1.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, there was a key blocked item very early.
Yeah. He found this item room, so he knows where he's going.
Yeah.
And he's finished this palace, so this is kind of interesting. Culain's ahead on spells.
Yeah, he's... I mean, AngryLarry is doing a big gamble here. He's hoping for a...
He's hoping for a glove. If he gets a glove here, that kind of puts him right back in it.
Yeah. Boots might actually also...
Yeah, boots couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be hoping for glove.
Yeah, definitely. So he's casting shield to get through this awful... Oh my god,
yeah, the Moa's spitting fire everywhere in that room.
Wow, that's an awful room. And he has the downstab, so that blue iron knuckle should be no problem to
and it's a cross, which is not gonna be happy about.
No, it's definitely not gonna be happy about it. It helps a little bit in surviving in the Eastern Continent, but yeah, it's definitely not happy.
That's not what he was looking for, that's for sure.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave the commentary to you for about a minute and 30 seconds, because I need a bathroom break.
Right on. I'll keep it covered while you're gone.
Thank you.
Too much beer.
There's no such
thing.
Beer.
I agree.
I'll be right back.
Alright. AngryLarry comes across the water spot, but he does not have boots, so maybe that's a future reference, or maybe we won't see that at all. I guess we'll find out. Culain's in all the room with the Moas and all the fire. He's gonna find his cross, which he will not be excited about. AngryLarry's trying to figure out where to go on this East Continent.
So yeah, I'm back.
You're back.
And I managed to find another beer.
Hey, excellent.
Yes. So I'm ready for some more commentary. So Culain is actually in a palace. Which one is it?
He's in Palace 1. He's about to wrap it up. He found his cross.
He actually found the guy.
Yep, and the cross. So he'll be done with Palace 1 unless he takes a nosedive.
So they are very, very even now. Both have finished Palace 1 now,
yep.
I believe.
Yes, they have.
That's pretty much it as it comes to crystals. AngryLarry did grab a connection cave. Oh, and it led nowhere. That was the most useless connection cave ever.
Yeah, I had one like that and a seed on West Hyrule the other day. I went through Parappa Cave and there was just a big forest on the other side. Didn't connect to anything.
I actually had a seed where I went through Fairy Cave, and it led me to a area with just that cave, and I did not have fairy.
Yeah, so you couldn't get back. You have to up A.
The up A was weird.
I've done that before too.
But yeah, this is still a very close race, I would say.
Now Culain's gone into 3, which again, the same interesting decision as Larry. He doesn't have a glove.
I think
so. Maybe he's less key blocked with Barry, but he could get
hammer for AngryLarry.
Oh, he got that hammer. Okay, thanks. Oh, I had that marked on the wrong one. Ha!
Culain actually has every single spell, so he has.
He's just on the glove hunt right now, but he's in Palace 3 and he's not gonna find the glove here.
No,
Larry finds a jar in Trophy Cave.
Trophy Cave, yeah. I mean, this must mean that Culain doesn't actually know the rules of Randomizer.
Yeah, he does find the item room here, so
maybe he does know.
He may get an item out of here. He just it won't be the glove.
No, it most definitely won't be the glove. Maybe it's the boots. No,
it is the glove. Was this Palace 2 and not Palace 3?
Oh,
Did I get them I got them confused. That's my problem.
You're lying to me, Lynn.
I was lying to you.
So yeah, that's a great find. He knows he's
that is a good
shape,
find.
You know?
I think Larry was in here earlier looking and he got key blocked out of it. I think was his problem.
But yeah, Culain knows he's in good shape now.
Yeah. Yeah, this was Palace 2. I think found Palace 3 at one point earlier, and I thought it was blue, so maybe that's what confused me.
But yeah, we know for a fact that it's not that of a trolleys either. They're not gonna require Death Mountain at all.
Yeah, they won't need to go back to Death Mountain.
Spectre Rock is not in play.
It is possible that, like Palace 5 or 6, which I don't think we've seen, it's possible that one of them could be boot blocked.
And
we haven't.
We've seen both, actually.
Have we seen them both?
I think so.
I
might be wrong, but
I know we saw 4. I don't remember 5 or 6, and I may have just been not paying attention.
But yeah, like you said, one of them might be bootleg. Well, they have the loot, so it's highly unlikely.
AngryLarry up A's. Get back to the start. See what he goes for now. I think actually AngryLarry's best play right here is if he could find New Kasuto.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if he found New Kasuto, he'd end up with that magic key, and then he'd be back diving into palaces.
Yeah, I mean, it was a close race up until Culain found the skeleton key, I would say. So yeah, right now Larry is behind, but yeah, it's a race. And
yeah, there's still time for him to battle back. They've each only done one gem so far, so
he found the hard cave here. and I don't believe Culain has been in the hard game.
So that would mean this is probably boots?
Or
a container.
Yeah,
candle.
Wow.
It was that
That's
candle
not what you
spot.
wanna
So
see.
that is not what he was looking for.
No, definitely not. But yeah, I don't think that Culain has been to a hard game. I don't remember him being there at least.
Yeah, I don't think he was there either.
Yeah, I mean, Larry could think that Spectacle Rock would contain an interesting item, and he could gamble for that.
Yeah, he
It
could
kinda
gamble on
looks
Death
like-
Mountain.
It kind of looks like he's going for that one.
Yeah, and,
Wasn't
you know, I don't.
That,
I didn't see exactly what it looked like, but he may think he's searched all he can in East Hyrule for now, and we know he can make it to New Kasuto.
I ignored Death Mountain at least. That's good for him.
Although he up-A'd when he was trying to do encounter skip, so he's got to know there's areas unexplored in the east.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I right now I feel Culain is ahead by not only a little, by quite a lot actually.
Yeah, he's probably good. You know, if Larry started going straight for New Kasuto, you'd still got to think that Culain's a good 10 minutes ahead, at least.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, there's so much that can go wrong, right? Culain could have leveling issues and have run into a lot of blue chicken knights in the Great Palace and take a bunch of game overs or something, or take a bad death to T-Bird or something. I mean, there's still so much that can happen.
So far I haven't, I mean I kinda hold AngryLarry as a better Zelda 2 fighter, but yeah, I haven't seen Culain fight badly, so...
And AngryLarry finds himself key blocked.
Yeah, he's key blocked. It feels like AngryLarry just doesn't know what to do next. Yeah, when it comes to Culain, I don't think I ever raced him, and I don't think I ever saw him race.
I think I've been in a few SRL races with him, but I don't think I've really spent much time watching him, so...
Yeah, but I mean, he looks like a solid fighter as well, so...
He's gonna take his Palace 2 gem.
Yes, there it is. I don't think fighting is gonna be an issue in this matchup. They look about the same when it comes to the fighting skills.
Yeah,
well,
battle
when it comes
tactics.
to when it comes to Thunderbird or Guma or well, it actually might come into play.
Alright, so now Culain's in 3 and he has his glove.
Yes, he does. So yeah, he's definitely ahead. And Wonky is actually mocking me in the chat. What the hell, Wonky? Not that.
Well, it's already late there, so just keep him up later.
Well, he's in the exactly the same time zone as me, so...
Yeah.
That's
Culain with a double kill here.
that Palace 3 seemed a bit rough. Oh.
He's gonna find jump and just jump his way out of here.
Yeah. Neither of our players, or actually, Larry has found one heart and one container.
Yeah,
and,
one of each. Culain. That's something that could come into play. If he has issues with battle, he's gonna be real short on health. in a lot of situations with having found no containers.
Do we know how much Thunder is right now? Because that doesn't actually...
I haven't been watching the prices, but yeah, he may not be able to... He may need a few more magic levels to even be able to cast Thunder, depending on the price.
Yeah, and I mean, when it comes to Thunderbird, even if you're able to cast Thunder, you usually want at least cast one more spell.
Cast Shield or something.
Yeah, Shield or Reflect or Jump. I mean, it varies from player to player. I usually go for Shield.
Yeah, I usually go for Shield as well.
Some people prefer Jump, some prefer Reflect. I'm lying. I've never come across a player that prefers Reflect.
Yeah.
I mean, Jump is a viable option.
Culain finds a jar. So it's not something he necessarily needed, but sometimes late game four bars of magic can be awfully light. So that one doesn't really hurt him at all.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, AngryLarry is really close to taking a left, but he manages to still looking for stuff in the eastern continent.
Yeah, so if he happens across New Kasuto here, that would really help him out.
Yeah, for sure. Is that it?
It is.
Oh.
And he has the jar, so he'll see what this first item is.
Yeah, if it's the boots, he might actually be able to gain some time.
And it's another jar. But he should be able to get his spell and his glove out of this deal.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, Culain at this point.
Or his key, I guess it's key here.
Yeah, but Culain is still so far ahead.
He's trying to wrap up 3 right now.
Yeah, and he got 3 now.
He'll finish up 3.
2 palaces ahead now. So I don't really see what could happen that would make this match turn.
Yeah, I mean it's still possible, but AngryLarry's got some catching up to do for sure. I mean, he'll get his key here, and then he's been so key blocked in palaces. You gotta think he'll go palace hunting, exactly, and if he goes for 2, then he'll find that glove.
Yeah, for sure. Does he up 8? No, he does not. He does not up 8. So yeah, Culain is in palace 6, I think. No, it's 5.
I think probably Larry is looking at spells and figuring he may need fairy still. So he's thinking it may still be worth searching the East Continent.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Culain is in Palace 5 and heading left, so he must feel there's an item in it, or is he just gambling?
Yeah, and it could be with Culain, it could be that he's not comfortable with just 5 magic containers and 4 life going into Great Palace, so he may be item hunting in hopes of a couple more containers to make Great Palace a little safer.
That could come into play when it comes to AngryLarry's, because he's definitely comfortable with his magic and life containers. At
So
least
he
I
picks up
think
his
he is.
fairy spell, so
Yeah.
that closes the gap a little bit.
Wow. Yeah, and Culain is actually struggling with it.
That's a tough room.
Yeah.
With some of the heads flying at you and stuff sometimes.
And he finds a key.
Larry
Wow.
might be heading
There he
towards
turns around.
4? Might know with that key that he can beat 4 now, so he might be going back to there. Rather than up A to go back.
Yeah, if he's still on the eastern continent, it's probably faster to do 4 before you go back and do 2 and 3. Oh, he finds Gooma.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a reasonably quick Gooma find.
Yeah, for sure. That's insanely fast, I would say. Let's see if we can handle it.
He takes a death. But he's got a couple more chances, so you gotta think he'll be okay. Attack 6. He gets his shield spell going.
But still,
Should be
you
alright.
don't want to face Gooma with 5 bars. Tries to fight him from the... Wow, that's a really... Gooma had almost no HP. That's really unusual.
Culain's gonna go back item hunting here.
Yeah, either that
Or experience hunting.
going for experience hunting.
Yeah, he's heading towards this P bag. But it's a key, right? Because palaces have extra keys. That flag is on.
I think it's just experience hunting.
Yeah, he's just...
Then again...
Which probably shouldn't take him too long in this palace, I wouldn't think.
No, definitely not. He probably... Oh, there's his people.
Especially he got a couple hundred there. So...
He already did grab Magic 4. Kind of peculiar. Because none of the spells were that expensive.
Yeah, at least some of the dog heads in the east were 20. Or in the west were 20.
So Larry's doing Palace 4 now. Knows exactly where to go, I think. At least for the item.
Yeah, looks like he's in the item room.
Yeah. So he knew exactly where to go. So I don't know if that's actually...
Get another jar.
He's not happy about that.
No, he's still on that glove hunt, so the jar was not good. But probably he'll try to finish Palace 4 here and at least get the gem out of the way. Which I think is a good choice. I think that will help.
Okay, he knew exactly where... I think. No, he was... No, the first room.
He was key blocked the first time.
So he just guessed and took a lucky guess.
Hoba Culain does find an item room from Palace 5.
Yes. Culain has the item. Let's see what it is.
And it's the boots. So that could be interesting. If for some reason Palace 6 was...
I don't think that the boots will come into play, but will be.
Yeah. I didn't think so either, but...
It's gonna be interesting for sure. They might. We don't know. As far as I don't think I've seen
Palace 6.
Yeah, we definitely haven't seen Palace. Well, we have seen Valley of Death.
Yeah, we've seen Valley of Death, so we know that's not blocked. AngryLarry finds Karak here, but he must be short on magic.
Yeah, he is. he feels his short on XP actually. I don't think he was short on. No, he was.
Yeah,
okay.
He must have been short on magic.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have known.
Down Karak.
So yeah, that's Palace
300
4.
will be plenty for him, so he'll get his attack 6. He'll be done with 4.
Culain has
gem.
not done Palace 4. He has done Palace...
Did he just place his gem in 5 there?
No.
On his way out? No, he... Was that an a decision for experience?
I have no idea what Culain just did.
Or was he...
I think he realized he was wrong path to...
Oh, the...
Wow.
I see.
Oh my god.
It's right by the door, that's why.
Yeah, he was just short on XP.
Yeah, so now he finishes 5. So that keeps him ahead on the gem count.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he went out for experience. Overworld.
So yeah, he is still ahead by a lot, say. And there's the water spot, but I don't think Larry has the boot. That's it.
No, because Culain just found those in 5, and Larry hasn't been there yet.
Meanwhile,
Culain goes to that water spot and gets a heart.
Okay. Yeah, that's good for him. It's his first heart. I wonder which spot did AngryLarry contain the heart that Culain did not find.
I thought it was one of the caves. I thought it was like trophy cavers.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah,
or heart
AngryLarry
container
is
cave.
5.
Something. AngryLarry finds the Goomba right away. That's right by the entry.
So yeah.
Oh, he got it in the maze. That's right. The second spot in the maze was the heart container.
So yeah, if
Chat
boosts
is
are not
reminding
required
us.
and Larry can finish this off fairly quickly, it's kinda even.
Yeah, I think I have to... Well, he's probably gonna end up going back for some experience. Because
I'm not sure.
Gooma's gonna leave him a few hundred short. I think he's gotta get to 800 or so.
I probably wouldn't have. I am quite comfortable with that 7. I mean, he has. Wow, he has.
It won't take him too long
palaces.
to get to his 800 or whatever.
He has 4 palaces left. Maybe it's, I think he's going for the item.
He might be going for the item also. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. Because I don't see him with 2 crystals down and text 6. I don't really see him going for that experience. That just feels weird.
Culain's gonna go through 4 here, so as long as he, you know, keeps on trucking, he'll maintain his lead probably.
Yeah, but that was a little affair there. So he lost a bit of time there. Larry's right.
Yeah, he's on beep strats there in that room with a lot of stuff flying around, so...
Yeah, I mean, a quick Palace 5 is not... You wanna see if you also feel that you have to grab the item. Because Palace 5 is probably the most of the Palace. And, I think he takes it that thing. No, he managed to save it.
So this is 6, not 4 from Culain. They must have similar palettes or something.
Culain is in 6.
Yeah. For some reason I had been thinking he had gone to 4, but this is 6, not 4.
Yeah, Larry actually up 8.
Yeah, that was probably a good choice because I think, I don't know if he found a dead end or not, but I think that path was a dead end, and I think it was probably faster for him to up A than to...
Yeah, I think
than to backtrack.
Yeah, I think you're correct. He's gambling that it's faster. Yeah, he probably found a... I actually didn't pay attention. But he probably found a dead end.
Dead end, yeah, I bet.
Life here and grab these.
Culain's found an item room here in 6.
You sure? Has he already killed the other one?
Yeah, he killed a Rebanak already in Palace 6. So.
Okay. So...
Yeah, there's a heart container, which I'm guessing is what he was looking for. He'd be trying to skip.
I think he was actually too disappointed about finding a heart. I mean, usually when you're this far to
Larry was in the
right,
Larry was in.
You wish you find Barba, but if you find a heart container, it's fine.
Larry was in the item rooms. He must have found the boots there.
Oh, okay.
I just saw him walking away, but he must have found boots. Now he's just gonna get his experience and place his gem. He only needs a couple hundred more experience, I think, so he'll get that pretty quick.
If I were Larry, I would up A now and just ignore that crystal, because he's only placed 2. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, he's walking.
Yeah, he's gonna go for his gem experience here. And he's gonna take the Canadian hole.
He does.
And get a ceiling walk into this room, so he'll fall down.
Larry has gained enough experience to grab his
so
next
now
level.
he's just gotta walk back to Guma's room.
He knows exactly where it is, so there it is. It's not that big of a detour. Meanwhile, Culain is walking into a dead end. So Culain still has Palace 4 to do, I think.
4, yep. If he finishes 6, he'll still have to do 4.
Yeah, but still, Larry is...
Yeah. So now it'll kind of depend on Larry's decision. Culain finds Barba here, so keep his lead strong here.
Yeah, I think Culain at this point is way ahead.
Yeah, it's his to lose. I mean, Larry can stay in it if he... Oh, he found... It's right, he found the boots, so now he went to the water spot and got his heart container. Which is not what he was looking for.
No.
Now he's gonna head back to the west. Culain makes easy work of Barba.
Yeah, Barba
finishes 6.
He had like 4 hit points and 7. Quick work.
Well, it'll be interesting to see where Larry goes now, because if he goes diving into Death Mountain, then he's really in trouble. If he can dive 2, which it looks like he's gonna do, if he can make quick work of 2 and 3 and 6 and stop, you know, once he gets that glove, if he can stop diving for items, he might make up a little bit of ground.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's going for the item.
It's still Culain's to lose. Well, and he needs to go to the item, because that's where the glove is here in 2.
Yeah, that's... Oh, right, that's true.
So he needs this one, but after this, if he can get this glove and then stop item hunting, then that will help. It's still Culain's to lose, I think, but...
Yeah, I think this was the correct way to the item. It's one elevator...
he might know, because I thought he dove down and got key blocked
he actually
before.
finds the item.
Yep, he found the item. He might have already known, because he might have gotten key blocked here early.
Yeah, true.
I think he saw it.
Oh, he thundered that time.
Yeah, he saw a jar drop, so he decided to make good use of his magic.
Yeah.
But he gets his glove, and that's what he's been looking for probably the better part of, 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Culain is in Palace 4, and he's probably gonna find Karok as fast as so yeah, here's Karok. No, that's the item.
He'll find an item.
Culain gets the item in Palace 4.
Magic jar, which I think will probably make him feel a little bit better about heading into the Great Palace after this.
Yeah, he's gonna enter it with nonsense, I think. That's really very okay.
Yeah, it wasn't too far out of Culain's way to get that jar, so
yeah.
I think especially depending on where you are and some of your battle tactics in the Great Palace, that may have been well worth the time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he knows he's gonna get life 6 at least, so he's probably comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Most people are comfortable with Great Palace as long as you have at least the deck. So yeah, AngryLarry is way behind here. AngryLarry is at Lancia. No, it's at Carrot.
Culain's on Carrot
No,
here.
Culain, sorry.
So he'll finish this out.
So yeah, he only has great balance left. And I honestly don't see AngryLarry.
Should know where it is. Yeah, unless Culain does some weird loops and a lot of game overing, he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, but I mean he's a skilled player. And
yeah, he's been in enough of these randomizers that he'll.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. So yeah, AngryLarry is in 2, right?
Yep, he's trying to wrap up 2. Trying to find Helmet Head here.
I think he'll find him pretty soon, but it's not soon.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long palace too, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fairly close race for most of the race. Wow.
Oh, and he finds a dead end.
Yeah.
Head back down this elevator.
He actually goes for the items.
Culain, yeah, he knows New Casito's here. Maybe he's looking for another container.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually feels he's ahead.
Yeah, maybe he's just nervous about the battle strats in Great Palace.
Because I mean, that's basically the only reason to do that.
Yeah, he has everything he needs, but it's right here, it's on his way.
Oh, it was right there, so... I mean, it's
AngryLarry finishes 2. So now he'll be rolling on to 3, I'm sure, next.
At this point, he's so far ahead. He doesn't know that, but...
Right.
But yeah, I don't see him losing. Doesn't even try the
no fairy feet.
I usually try it at least once, and
yeah, I've been going for it. It seems to be faster for me most of the time.
Yeah, I have a hard time spamming 1 frame.
Just mashing for 1 frame.
Yeah,
just that tap. I do okay at it, you know. Some of those people, like especially people that have done a lot of Zelda 1, probably have gotten pretty good at the 1 frame taps.
Yeah, I can imagine, because those 1 frame tricks in Zelda 1 are kind of important.
Right into a dead end.
Culain starts off with a dead end, so he knows that left is the way to go. And at this point he's so far ahead. Murray is in...
It's in 3 now.
Yeah. And he also has Palace 6 to go.
Yeah, he still has to do 6.
Yeah. Yeah, let's... I mean, I don't... Culain's life... Whoa, that... bird thingy really took his life. Life 7 and 6 life bars. Yeah, that really hurt.
Those bird knights can hit pretty hard. Oh, and he makes a big save there.
Yeah, that save was...
I wasn't sure he was gonna get it, but he does get the save.
It didn't look like he was gonna get it, but yeah, that save.
AngryLarry with another jar. He's maxed out his jars. Which is actually pretty crazy, I think, because we started out this seed going without any containers of any sort for a good, what, 30, 45 minutes?
Both players were 4-4 when it came to Magic and Heart for a really long time.
That can happen. We had a seed a few days ago where I finished the game and I did not find a single container.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Culain finds Thunderbird.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I actually haven't seen Culain now.
He'll take his death here. He's walked in there with no magic.
Yeah. Larry thinks this is 100% max. Well, maybe max. I don't know how Larry thinks. But he is behind.
Yeah, I think he's done a higher percent completion than he would have liked looking for this glove.
Yeah, he did some choices that didn't pay off, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, you know, if the glove had been in, say, 4 or 5, he would have been in a lot better shape.
Yeah, for sure. And Culain is doing a nice job with...
So it's not a fast T-Bird fight, but he's making a fair amount of dodges. Oh, but he does take a death.
No, yeah.
He was dodging pretty good early in that fight, and then kind of lost control.
The first half is easy to dodge, the second half is not as easy, but...
Sticks with the jump strat.
Ow. Let's see if we can do it the second time here. He does not know about the dual strat at least. Or do he? Oh, maybe he does. Takes a hit. I think he got it this time.
Some good dodges in there, so he'll probably be okay.
Yeah,
there he is.
Yeah. So I really don't see Larry catching up to this.
Yeah, he's...
Sorry.
Yeah, Culain's got... he's probably a little short on lives now, but he knows where the Thunderbird room is, so that's at least a portion of the Great Palace that he knows. And Larry's still gotta do P6. So.
Yeah, and there's a dead end, so he's where to go now even more.
Yep.
So I mean, this is probably another higher seed beating a lower seed. I actually have never seen Culain play earlier, so this was really exciting. From what I can tell, he's a great player.
Yeah, he seems to have handled this seed pretty well. Oh, and he finds the Dark Link.
There's Dark Link.
So this could be interesting. I think he could actually take a game over here and still be ahead. He is a little short on life, but even if it doesn't work out, he's still, I think, got this race in the bag.
Yeah, I think so as well. Oh, he does the crouching.
Yeah, he's doing a weird, he's running into the corner.
What the hell is he doing? These are very unconventional strats when it comes to...
Yeah, only turning back when Link comes up to him. So he does take that game over, but being a palace ahead and knowing where he's going, I think that's still too tall of a hill for AngryLarry to catch him.
I don't see him dying 3 times.
Yeah. having Thunderbird out of the way already, it's just a matter of time. He could have been under an hour and a half, I think, with a kill there, but...
Yeah, but yeah, Larry isn't that far behind. And I think he also knows where Death Valley is, so...
Yeah.
All in all, it was a fairly close race. From the start, it looked really close. I don't really know where...
Yeah, I don't think it was going for a swag strat there. I think he's probably just less practiced at that Dark Link fight.
Yeah, for sure. But
I mean, if he were going for a swag strat, he would have gone like for a legit fight without going to the corner at all.
That was definitely not
and I'll do that once in a while if I know if I'm already last and I have a couple lives to play with. I'll just try for that legit Dark Link fight for fun. But
yeah, I'm actually Resnor usually does that if he's not
if he's last.
Yeah, no, actually.
No, even just not top three.
He just goes crazy on Dark Link. So
yeah,
it's kind of fun to see.
I usually don't unless I'm already last. But if I'm last, then I might as well.
Yeah.
At least practice that Dark Link fight. Yeah. If I run out of life or whatever, or if I'm on my last life, I won't.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about what actually was the deciding factor for this race. What was it?
I think the early thing for me is the East Hyrule exploration, because Culain went and found New Kasuto and found that magic key, and AngryLarry got caught up in encounters and he was having trouble with an encounter skip, and then he up-A'd and went back to the west. And I think that's where they really started to diverge.
But yeah, that was definitely when they really started to diverge. But I think they started to diverge even before that.
A little bit. There was a little bit before that.
But I mean, the skeleton key was definitely a deciding factor.
Yeah.
And yeah, so New Kasuto.
Yeah, Resnor, we were talking about doing a legit Dark Link strat if you already know you're behind in a race.
Yeah, all I said was that if you're behind in a race, you do very interesting Dark Link fights.
And GG to Culain. He comes in with an SRL time of 1:32.19. He'll be the winner of this race and the one staying alive in this tournament.
Yep.
So GG to Culain.
Was this the losers bracket?
Yeah, this is a bonus bracket race.
Okay.
So that will be all for our friend AngryLarry, whom I can only imagine will be angry about his result.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder where he actually felt that he...
It'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll get these guys in the call to just ask, you know, where they think they did well or badly, and
yeah, I want the post-game interview.
Post-game interview.
We need this. Grab him. It's mandatory.
So it looks like Culain here will end up facing the loser of the John Bloody Thumbs King Doll race. Looks like that will be his next.
Is Culain
it'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll get these guys in we got a call to just ask. You know. There you go. I had double sound because I was using Culain's sound, and I think he may be joining us.
Yeah, I hope
Or
so.
then he went away, I think.
Oh, Culain will be facing Kingdom.
Well, it'll be the loser of that
Oh, okay.
King Doll John Bloody Thumbs, unless that happened already.
Yeah, okay, I was just following the chat. And Max said that he will be facing Kingdom, and Kingdom said yes.
Yeah, well, it'll be King Doll versus John Bloody Thumbs, and it'll be the loser of that race, it looks like.
Yeah. So Culain is actually, it seems like he's up for a post-game interview. He needs a few minutes to set up.
Okay. Cut hits.
I'll probably let you handle it because I have no idea what to ask. I'm gonna grab a beer. Be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Going for 888. I assume while we were congratulating Culain here, AngryLarry must have finished his Palace 6. It looks like he's heading for his Great Palace. Yeah, Culain says it was a generous seed. And that'll be interesting when we hopefully talk to these guys afterwards, because I'm not so sure AngryLarry will say the same. AngryLarry's doing some fairy feat though to get into the Great Palace.
So yeah, I'm back.
It's good. Yeah, we had AngryLarry with some fairy feat to quickly make his way through to the Great Palace.
Yeah, I can see it. He's trying and he's succeeding.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you succeed quickly like that, I think it's much faster than...
Oh, it's definitely much faster. So yeah, Larry wasn't that far behind. I think he actually caught up quite well.
Yeah, once he managed to pick the right palace to dive and find his glove, then that kind of put him back on track, and he kind of cruised through the rest of this, but he was just far enough behind that at that point that there was really no coming back.
Yeah, that's true, but he did catch up quite well.
Yeah, it looks like he'll only be 10-15 minutes behind at the most.
So Culain's mic is in.
Okay.
So Culain, join the...
Are you in the Discord, Culain?
Culain, join the Discord. And join the stream channel in the Zelda 2 speedruns thingy.
Thought he was here for a second because I had an echo, and it was because I had his sound on in stream. Yeah, he'll be joining in a second.
Yeah, cool.
Larry finds Thunderbird. Has the magic for it. Goes with shield and reflect.
And very soon we will give you the very exciting post-game interview with Culain.
Although he takes a death there. It's kind of doing the kiting back and forth, but then missing some of the shots.
Oh, he failed the... No, I'm sorry. Doing good so far.
There he goes, he takes the...
Short work of Thunderbird when he had full life.
Oh yeah, thanks Max. Yeah, Culain is looking for joining the Discord. Max put up a link for it.
Yeah, thanks Max. Yeah, then you join the voice channel stream.
Yeah. AngryLarry is of course gonna finish this out. He should be wrapping up pretty quickly because he's through Thunderbird, and wasn't too long after that Culain found Darklink.
Culain just wrote somewhere, can you hear me? You need to click on stream, yeah. Max is telling him what to do.
And there's Darklink for AngryLarry, so he should wrap this up. I presume he has another life here too, so he's probably pretty safe with fire strats.
So we should have Culain here any second now. He just needs to figure out how to do this.
Yeah, get joined to the Discord and then join that stream channel where you... And GG to AngryLarry. He
hello
finishes
Larry.
his race.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Congrats on your
Larry.
second place, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, listen, I made mistakes. I think my only mistakes in this game were just exploration. I got really excited when I got the hammer, really excited. So I'm like, all right, let's go back to the west. And if I just went a little bit more, I would have had the spell, the fairy spell, the magic key.
Yeah, and it really looked to us like that was the big turning point in this race, because Culain was maybe a minute ahead of you, but he found Nukasudo, found the spell, and that magic key, and then you were exploring, had some issues getting that skip, and then all of a sudden,
guys? This is Culain.
Hey Culain.
Hey Culain.
Hey Culain.
Oh, you guys can hear Culain.
Yes.
So yeah, walk us through the race, Culain.
The real deciding point of this race was finding Baku after that horrible bridge at the beginning.
That bridge was the worst ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares.
I don't think I even made it to the first jump.
That's interesting, because I remember seeing you find Bagu, and I usually don't even look for him, and there was actually, I think Larry ended up going through Parappa Cave instead. Is that what it was?
Yeah, that was the easy one to find and go through.
Yeah. So I don't think Bagu was actually required, but Yeah, it's interesting you say that's the turning point, because I think watching it, I didn't really notice that so much as a turning point as what you wouldn't have seen, which was in exploring the east, you went and found New Kasuto.
After that, I never died on the world map, so I never had to re-explore the map.
Yeah,
I only died in palaces.
Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, when you found New Kasuto, finding the spell and the magic key, that's I think where the race really diverged, because Larry had found the hammer.
He was very fortunate
Larry
on
had
the eastern continent.
Larry had found the hammer, I think he said, and he kind of, had a couple of issues with some encounter skips, and then decided to up A and explore the west again. Whereas you finding that magic key kind of opened up, and Larry kept after that. Larry kept getting key blocked in palaces.
Larry did from my point of view, he did a really weird up A when he was on the eastern continent.
I couldn't get that skip over the desert tile.
Yeah.
And it made me realize, like, how many minutes I wasted trying to do that. It was like 6 times. And I'm just like, you know what? I still haven't found Palace 3. And I spent so much time looking for Palace 3 that I up-A'd there and went back over to the west to look for Palace 3. And it was like right on the same screen as Palace 2. Like, I don't know if I just missed it or thought they were the same palace when I walked by it.
That's actually exactly the spot where I was talking about, where you took that up A that just was, well, to me at least, mind-boggling. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, well, and we kind of have
I'm sorry for being rude, but
well, it's a commentator's perspective, right? Because we had just watched Culain walk into New Kasuto and get that magic key, and then we see you up A out of there.
Because I was only at 4 magic and 4 life containers for much of that run, but it all kind of lined up in the last 6 palaces. I didn't even have to look for the hammer caves.
Yeah,
it's not rude at all, because I knew when I did it, I'm like, that's dumb. And then the same thing when after I got the hammer, when I just didn't look for the 2 other towns. I'm like, that's dumb. I should have just completed the circuit, went to the dead end, then up-A'd, and then if I didn't find the towns, then come back later. But if they were just right there, and then, it's just, you knew at that time when I'm just there it is.
Containers were an interesting thing, because nobody found any until late. And both of you walked around with 4
containers for a long time.
For probably 45 minutes or something. So it was a long time.
You guys were also very close for a really long time. I would say about 40 minutes. It was a dead race.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it at all. I mean, the couple things, the things I talked about, up-A'ing and stuff. But then when I went to 2 and I found the glove, I'm like, you know what? If he had a key, game over.
Yeah, and that's really, I mean, there's a huge luck factor there, right? Because if the glove had been in, say, 4, or even actually if it had been the item, the old lady item in New Kasuto, it would have been much different, because when Culain was first there, he didn't have any containers, and by the time you got there, Larry, you had a couple containers so you could get that item. So if that had happened to be the glove, it would have been a lot different story, I think.
And the one other thing with Palace 2, and I don't know how many keys it took to get to the glove at that point.
Yeah.
Because there were definitely multiple paths I could take to find it. I didn't know exactly where the item room was, but I used the key from the boss to then open the item in Palace 1.
Palace 1, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if there was only one key between me and the glove, there were 2 places where I threw that one.
But yeah, for a long time you guys put on a really exciting race, and it was a great race to watch. I am very happy to have commented this.
No, it definitely
thank you. Yeah,
it seemed fun based on the
well, and I mean, you look at the result. I mean, only 10 minutes behind, and that's kind of what I thought. When Culain finished, I thought, you know, if Larry can get through 6 reasonably, it may only be 10, max 15 minutes before he's done. So that's actually reasonably close.
I think at one point Culain was like 3 crystals ahead of you, so I
just went 1 through 6, like one after another. I just had all the items in the world map.
Yeah, so I mean, it was really exciting and really impressive catch up of you, Larry, on the end.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. Good game, Culain. Good luck,
game
man.
to you. Yeah, this was a new PB for me, actually, just by a minute. I could have been a lot better if I didn't die to Dark Link at the end there, but he jumped on me. And kept jumping on me.
Yeah, we were commenting a little bit on your strat for Dark Link there, trying to, like, facing the opposite way.
I think it causes him to close in on you closer, but it is riskier. But
I use fire.
Fire always works, but I didn't have the MP for it.
Yeah, no one. We need more fire strats. What the hell?
Hey, I used fire to help get me through the heart cave. The heart cave earlier in the game, where that blue enemy was blocking me.
Yeah, we did see, I think, early in the game, it was, I think, even shortly after you got fire, we were talking about how useless fire is, and in the meantime, you were using it to actually clear out the one moblin or whatever.
He's tricky.
Yeah, it was actually kind of fun to actually see someone use fire in a constructive way. Because usually as a runner, when you see fire, you just go, duh, that's not what I want to see.
Right.
But
hey, if they're going to give it to you, you should use it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Culain, or was it Larry? I don't know who it was, but you actually managed to use it early on in a constructive way. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I abused thunder.
Trying to make use of all the tools.
Yeah, it was Culain then. But yeah, that was really cool.
Absolutely. It was definitely a good game. I can't wait to check out the thing. I got to get going to restream this other one. But Culain, good game again, guys.
Thanks
a lot for picking this up. And,
all right, thanks. That was a great race, you guys.
Yeah.
And congrats to Culain.
Thanks
I expect to hear from you again now as you continue commentating more games. Take care.
Hey, listen, I'm free. I have all the time in the world.
Okay.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna end up closing this stream down, but I'll just toast you, Larry, since you're about to restream the next one. So.
Yeah. Thanks for a great race, guys.
All right, take care. See ya.
All right, goodbye, everyone.